It is a good idea to see things if you plan on getting places. Or you could smell them, you could develop your other senses. If you are not gifted with the gift of sight, I do not know why you would be listening to this video. Though I suppose if I really wanted to, I could release my LPs as some kind of like podcast, because there are some people who just listen to people like me ramble in the background whilst they do things. I think it would be really weird if you were like, if I was like, I'm a podcast, I'm on your iPod or your Zune or your Cowan D2 MP3 player or the like. If such a thing happens, and you were like listening to me on a completely irrelevant setting with no idea what was going on, say walking to class in the cool breeze of a Monday morning, and I happened to say something relevant to your life, your interests, your surroundings, it would be as if I had touched you in some special way. What am I talking about? That's completely absurd. And I'm not even on NyQuil right now. We can fix that, of course, but maybe I have become loopy in some way. But hey, I guess while we came up with that topic of conversation, somebody let me know how they would like an audio-only version of my LP. I could release that. I'm sure somebody would like it. Hopefully not in a creepy way. I find that to be a unique and mentally stimulating idea and line of discussion. Gary, you've been not eating your herbs and vegetables. What have I told you about not being a frog king in a dream world? Come on. Well, at least my people aren't dying. I guess largely because we're fighting horrible amalgamations of mammals and insects, rather than horrible amalgamations of death and suffering and temptation. Oh, look at that. We've become to arriving at a destination, which is semi-finals. And now we're just gonna skip it. What awaits us? This music is certainly not... Oh my. You look like a frightening individual, presiding on this roof of your castle at dawn. Comrade, now is the time for us to unite, and open the gate to the new age! Yes, a world of monsters, and by monsters. I'll promise you, Conrad, a world where we can eat sirloin steaks every day. Therefore... I don't know why, but I feel something behind me. Excuse me for facing my back to you. Jammerus? Well then, Colonel. Or... interesting. We seem to have some sort of... monster revolutionary here. Khrushchev, perhaps. Let me see. What craziness are... I don't know why I thought of Khrushchev. I am not a big Russian history guy, but I'm definitely thinking Russian. So, wait. Okay, sure. Do that. I'm sure he will pose no problem. He summoned wind, which made him dramatically indicate his speech in a way which made it more effective, I am sure. Let's find out what that does. You, sir, attack, and you, ma'am, attack as well. Jeff's gang became iron lumps. That is the least intimidating message I have ever seen. Oh, it just makes me completely invincible. Okay, Jeff, way to break everything again. Wait. Oh, I can't do anything. And it says becames. Yeah. It's Kirby becames a ninja all over again. Except if Kirby could become a lump of iron, it would be awfully redundant because he already has a stone. Anyway, after much fighting, Gary died somehow. Crap. I should, like, care more. Oh dear. Let's try zapping this fellow. And you, Mary, press the attack again. Apparently, this fellow does not like the attack being pressed upon him. Do tell me I can deal damage. I have dealt damage to him, right? Well, there's some. I just have to be cautious to make sure Mary doesn't kick the bucket. Jeff, administer the healing potion. Congratulations. Oh, well. Guess I demand 1 sirloin steak a day. Well, that was inconclusive. I suppose one way to beat a revolutionary down is to beat a revolutionary down. I am not at all sure what is going on here. Lyle at ease. It's a good idea to talk to people. You're dismissed. King, you are more incoherent and unrelated to things you have already said every sentence. Right. I suppose now we are once again up to the arena, but we also have a decision to make. You will have to see... Well, no, I'll just explain. You see, there is a master plan at hand. Gary and Mary have fought long and hard and gained many levels, but they have begun falling behind in usefulness, perhaps in old age. Perhaps because Jeff merely outshines all. But Gary and Mary, produced through the madness that is breeding madness, have a very interesting characteristic, you see. If they mate, if they finally realize their love for one another, for love blooms on the battlefield, they will produce an Andriel, a dragon of sorts. And if that monster is introduced to Mats the servant, well then, something interesting will happen. You can go look it up if you want, or I can be all suspenseful. But it is up to you. Do we keep Gary and Mary? Or do we breed a lord? This has been Shag, sounding cryptic and possibly intimidating. Next time, the future is not yet known. It is up for you to decide. Do Gary and Mary remain, or do they work together to produce something beyond your imagination? Vote in the comments, and next time you will see who is the winner. Until then, good luck!